Hey everyone, how you doing? Gamble the Clown here, and welcome to episode number 16 of the Suburban Sideshow podcast, which is answering the difficult and controversial question, is laughter really the best medicine? So today I've got some really great resources here. The first one coming from the Department of Veterans Affairs, .gov, va.gov, article titled Whole Health Library, The Healing Benefits of Humor and Laughter. It also comes in a downloadable PDF format as well. Science-based research today on this episode of the Suburban Sideshow podcast with me, your host, Gamble the Clown. I have a really great setup here that I take on the road with me wherever you may be. This podcast is designed to be mobile, designed to be away from my regular studio. And today I am here in Erie, Pennsylvania, my hometown where I grew up, came from out there on the lake as a rock and crawled on the land and turned into a human. So I was born right out there in the middle of the seaweed infested lake with the snapping turtles, muskrats, and largemouth bass and sunfish that are populating the lake right there. Uh, so today we are going to be talking about, is laughter the best medicine? And yes, I conclude that it is the best medicine, uh, or I would consider this a supplement, really, to any serious medications that you may have. But uh, the article I'm looking at on the .gov, va.gov website mentioned earlier, it says laughter has physiological effects. It changes body chemistry and brain function. So, the first point it says is laughter increases heart and respiratory rates as well as oxygen consumption over a short period. After these initial changes, a person moves into a state of relaxation. While these effects may not be the equivalent to aerobic exercise, as some claim, that is not to say that it is entirely without benefit as a physical activity. 10 to 15 minutes of laughter per day may burn 10 to 40 extra calories. Science backed research right here confirms that laughter burns calories, especially the laughter that I do at birthday parties or events, or most popular these days are hurricane parties. These events are a lot of fun and it's a great way to burn calories. So if you're having an event, please contact me. Also, laughter affects heart function. It increases stroke volume and cardiac output, and it dilates blood vessels. So, not only does laughter, in addition to aerobic exercise, like if you were watching my content on YouTube while you are on a elliptical or a treadmill or a bike, not only do you get the added benefit of burning calories while you are watching, but it's a great way to stay in shape. And if you are, uh, like most people, you go to a gym where there may be a line of treadmills, and there's always one person on the treadmill, and then there's someone right next to them. That may be you. You may be the person on the treadmill who there's an entire gym. Someone is going to go next to you on the very next treadmill. And is a great way, if you are watching this, please watch it and tell the other person to view this content as well. But aside from that, we do have science backed benefits here of the power of laughter, being good medicine. And after intense laughter, this is on the site that I will link here. After intense laughter, muscle tone. So not only does laughter provide an aerobic release, it also tones your muscles so you can get ripped while you are ripping laughs. Watching humorous videos revs up the sympathetic nervous system, the SNS. However, this does not increase blood pressure. Not only does watching humorous videos online, maybe stand up, Maybe your favorite thing to watch is Gamble the Clown's YouTube channel that increases sympathetic nervous system response. Laughter lowers levels of the stress hormone cortisol. Like, let's say you are stressed. What is the best way to remove stress at a basic level, that having to go through pills and potions at the basic level? It is, in fact, laughing, lowering cortisol levels of stress, which affects the midsection on most human beings. Cortisol raises so many things like blood pressure and weight and size around the midsection. Right here, laughter lower levels the stress hormone cortisol, and after intense laughter, muscle tone. You've got to be laughing intensely. It's like at one of my shows, you are laughing so hysterically, you're going to get ripped. Okay, laughter increases serum immunoglobulins A and E. In most studies, it seems to increase natural killer cell activity as well. It raises levels of beta endorphins, of the feel-good chemicals of the body, and releases human growth hormone. Now, these are very important things to consider if you are going to consider laughter as the best medicine. I consider it to say laughter is the best preventative medicine there is out there. Effects on health conditions. Laughter and humor also have the following effects on specific illnesses. One, there is an inverse association between coronary heart disease and propensity to laugh. Laughing more means lower heart attack risk. So again, we are talking about preventive medicine. This is not to say that if you get attacked by an alligator, attacked by a bear, start laughing, you're going to be healed. No, that is not what we are saying. What we are saying here in these articles is laughter is a great preventative medicine. And I would consider it to be the best based upon the fact that your prevention helps make other medicines effective. A 2018 study found that laughter therapy effectively delays cardiovascular complications of type 2 diabetes. Watching a comedy show decreased overall rise in glucose levels after eating. So, only does eating help you, watching comedy and laughing has serious health effects as well. Higher propensity to laugh correlates with fewer episodes of arrhythmias and recurrent MIs during cardio rehabilitation. That is very important. Again, we keep saying this over and over again, that laughter is the best preventative medicine. Watching a funny, okay, here we go. Laughter increases pain tolerance. Have you ever seen anybody get hurt and start laughing? That's what I would say, that laughter increases pain tolerance. Let's say you get hit in the face, punch in the face, start laughing. Uh, I got hit all the time, and my first reaction was to laugh because it was very awkward that somebody as large as me get hit by and beat by opponents half my size. Laughter therapy improves self esteem and mood in cancer patients, according to a small 2015 trial. Now, right here on the government website, right here, 1 point, laughter and clowning reduced hyperinflation of the lungs in people with severe chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, or COPD. Again, we're talking about preventative medicine, and adding laughter as a supplement for me is just a way of life, really. Laughter is essentially a way of life, and has serious health benefits as well. Hospital clowns reduce stress and anxiety levels in hospitalized children and their parents. Patch Adams comes to mind, a very controversial figure known as the movie Patch Adams, played by uh, Robin Williams. Amazing, amazing story. Elder clowns reduced agitation and increased happiness in nursing home patients. Not only does there is not only is there amazing benefit in hospital clowns, but in elder care facilities as well, nursing homes and retirement homes. I do a lot of clowning around in nursing homes and retirement homes because I like to bring the circus to them, the circus that they remember. Humor therapy. Watching a 20-minute humorous movie led to improvements in cognitive function, including learning ability, delayed recall, and visual recognition in study that included 30 older adults. Not only is it important that we watch comedy, uh, because it makes us think, but also here at this next point, it's important that we get involved in comedy. Comedy improv training led to subjective improvements in symptoms for people with Parkinson's disease. When we think about comedy improv, you got to think on the spot. You've got your mind has to be very sharp and you have to be able to move very quickly. So it is no shock that training for these sorts of things helps people with cognitive impairment. A study of 30 people with schizophrenia found that 10 hours of humor skill training can improve rehabilitative outcomes and sense of humor, including change in negative symptoms. So, people with schizophrenia, see, any people with brain disorders where people are having difficulty functioning with their brain, comedy has very serious effects and helps improve brain health overall. Laughter and laughter decreased inflammation as measured by pro-inflammatory cytokine levels in people with rheumatoid arthritis. So not only is there psychological effects, but all of these are tied in together with physiological effects as well. And finally, laughter and humor reduce wheal, skin swelling, and reactions to it. So, not only does laughter have very serious effects, positive effects on mental health, but it also transfers over into physiological effects as well. So, when we think about is laughter the best medicine, I say yes, because it is uh, applied broadly to many different types of cultures, many different types of backgrounds, many different types of people with various physical or cognitive or just different abilities that people have, which is why, like, when I'm a clown, I clown for everybody. You know, weddings, at funerals, birthday parties, people that have special needs, old people, young people. I take this art form everywhere, and not only do I take it everywhere, but I take it seriously. So, wrapping up, when we think about this episode, is laughter the best medicine? Yes. This is why I am very committed to promoting my friends at comedy clubs, open mic nights. Very excited to encourage people to try out comedy for the first time, learn how to write jokes, learn how to produce material, learn how to see the negativity in the world around us and make a positive light on this. Take a positive spin on the negativity that is around us. So on this list, there are some different ways to enhance laughter and humor in our lives. Simply mentioning that laughter and humor and fun are important in life can be helpful. If you say it as a clinician, patients are likely to pay attention. So, it's very important that, doctors encourage people to get out there, find things that make them laugh. As we have seen, there is not only, physiological, but physical and mental effects as well. So, when we think that there are pills and potions for everything else. Like if you watch all of the commercials on TV that promote all kinds of pills and potions, it's funny they leave out how we should think about these sorts of things, and why we should be doing uh why is it important that we go back to what we consider to be uh dynamic homeostasis, like a period of we want equilibrium. We want to be on level ground. If you are standing on a boat and it tips, what's going to happen? You're going to want to lean into the tip so you are staying upright. This is a natural thing that we are programmed with. I would say, as a Christian, that God has programmed human beings uh, and designed the human body in order to heal itself in many occasions to be resilient. And I think, comedy is one of these things that helps us, deal with the difficult problems of life. Many people are, very antagonistic to me because a lot of people hate the fact that I joke about natural disasters and hurricanes and wars and floods and famines and every horrible thing that happens on the earth. I find the funny in it. And I like to demonstrate to people and have people laugh at these things because it is the way that we bond, counterculture, the way that we bond, transcendent to culture, and a really great way of connecting cultures together. So when I think that laughter is the best medicine, not only do I think it is the best medicine, I think it is the superior way of life because, well, I mean, I have a comedy brain. Not many people think about things as comedy brain. When I look at the news stories, I always like to come up with a humorous way to take on the news. So with that, I recommend first checking out the Babylon Bee. They are a really great satirical news site that takes serious topics and makes funny things, makes funny thoughts out of them. A way for us to think about the horrible things in the world and also get involved in your local comedy clubs. Check out comedy on Netflix. Check out comedy on social media. Get involved in supporting your local comics, supporting your local comedy scene, and just have a lot of fun. And also, hire the local clown for your next event. For me in North Carolina, it is me all over the entire state. Get involved in having some fun. And this has been episode 16. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me in all of my social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, YouTube, and Rumble. Until next time, this is Gamble the Clown. Is laughter the best medicine? Yes. Now get out there and have some fun.